Tonight I'm going to be talking about the ATOMOS Ninja V and some of the amazing things about it and why I can't do without the Ninja V on my shoots. First of all, I'm going to talk about the build quality. The Ninja V is made of aluminium alloy and ABS polycarbonate backplate. I think that helps with making it sturdy. So if you mistakenly drop this on set or anything like that, you know that you're covered. Well, to an extent, you have a bit of protection. It's well made and you can feel that when you hold onto it. Also, the second thing about the ATOMOS Ninja V that I like a lot is the fact that it's compatible with a lot of accessories, both made by ATOMOS and by other third-party. Whatever level of professional you are, there's always something for you. If you're like a entry-level creator, you can just get like the monitor by itself. And if you work in a big team, you can get more accessories like the sync and all the time code things. Another amazing thing about the Ninja V is it cuts out that recording limit on most mirrorless cameras or DSLRs. I started with A7. Well, I didn't start with it. I still do actually. I have an A7 III, which has a record limit of 30 minutes. What the Ninja V does for me as a creator is it takes out that 30 minutes barrier. So it means I can record for a limited amount of time, as long as I've got enough memory in my solid state drive. Without the Ninja, I would have had to set a timer or keep an eye on the camera to know when it stops recording, so I can trigger the recording again, which is a pain, as you can imagine. It is quite awkward to tell the clients that the past 15 or 20 minutes has not been recorded and we need to do it again. Another reason why the Ninja V is a game changer is it now means you can record in 2 different codecs. The fact that you can record into multiple locations at the same time. For example, right now I'm recording into the FX3 in SAVC, and then at the same time I'm recording ProRes RAW into the solid state drive in the ATOMOS Ninja 5. So what that means is if anything happens, say there's issues with corruption on one of the footage, I know that for sure I've got another one on the Ninja V. This will be clutch for people that do weddings or events. If anything happens, you have a backup. However, the ProRes versions are quite big, but it gives you a lot more flexibility in post as well. Also, you get access to pro level video tools like force color, onion skin, waveforms, ability to import your LUTs into the monitor, and there's frame guides as well, especially for people that are making content for social media and like Instagram and that. And having the Ninja has sort of improved my knowledge. Well, it's taught me a lot, things that I would have learned in film school. The final point tonight is that you have access to firmware updates. There's a non-stop flow of firmware updates. In fact, I updated mine last night to the new 10.83, I think. So what that means is the quality of life of your ATOMOS Ninja 5 improves every time there's an update. And they keep adding new support for new cameras every time as well. So you can be rest assured that your product will last for a long time. You can use this now for the next couple of years. Whatever camera you get, it just means you're upgrading your camera. Well, I could talk about the Ninja all night because I'm a big fan of what they've done with it, but I'll stop there for the pros. Here are some cons. So the first thing is there's no physical record button on the Ninja V. There's a record button, but you have to tap on the display, which sometimes, as you know, that's run by software. So what that means is it could be tricky sometimes, or it could not respond to taps while you're trying to, when you're running and gunning. But if there was a physical mechanical record button, it would mean that once you press that, it responds without any sort of delay. Yeah. Another thing is the fan noise with the Ninja. It is quite loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but what I'll do in post is I'll try and reduce it as much as possible. I understand it's a device that gets hot as you use it, but it would be nice to get like I don't know, to find a way around that, because it gets really loud, especially when you're using other devices that have fans in them as well. It gets quite distracting. But when you're recording long content, the hard drive or the Ninja V itself gets quite hot, and that could mean that your recording will be interrupted. Also, another thing that is a bit weird is the fact that it doesn't come with an internal battery. So when you get the box, in fact, there's no HDMI, there's no solid state drive, and there's no battery. So you would have to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds to get all these things sorted. Unfortunately, the fact that it doesn't have an internal battery is a bit weird, because I'm sure they can make that happen. But again, yeah, it's not these are not deal breakers. They're just things that would have made it a bit easier to get on with, and a bit cheaper for people like us, like people that are just getting into the game. But again, it is what it is. These are no deal breakers for me anyway. Like I said, they're just things that I wish could be better. If you have the Ninja V as well, or you're thinking about getting the Ninja V, let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to, or what you like the most about the Ninja. And if you need any help setting up, or you need any help with anything, just put in the comments and I'll be there. It's your boy Crew, and thanks for listening. I will be back again next week with another video about the gears I own and what I think about them and how they've impacted my work as a creative. Thank you.